Hola, I'm Senora O'Malley. Welcome to my class. If you're in 6th grade, you're in level 1A. If you're in 7th grade, you're in level 1B. At the end of 7th grade, you'll have completed level 1, and in 8th grade, you'll take level 2. If your parents need to contact me, here is my email address, and here is my voicemail extension. Today I want to share my expectations for the school year with you. Don't worry, some of these are actually okay. In our classroom community, the most important rule is respect. Showing respect for yourself means you're trying your best at all times and never giving up on yourself. Showing respect for your teacher and your classmates means raising your hand to talk, not talking when someone else is talking, and using kind words with each other. Respecting the Spanish language and cultures means understanding that you are learning a way to communicate with millions of new people around the world. Respecting the classroom environment and materials means keeping noise levels down so we don't disturb neighboring classrooms, throwing trash in the trash cans and not leaving it on a desk or in a desk or on the floor, and then putting materials back where you found them and not touching things that belong to others. Lots of our procedures can be remembered easily because they start with P. Be prompt, that means on time. Be prepared. Be positive. Be productive. And be polite. Our materials can be remembered with the P's too. P for papers in your folder or your binder. P for pen or pencil. P for planner, that's your assignment book. P for prep tasks. These things should come with you to every class. Do not ask to go to your locker to get them. Come prepared. The composition book stays in the classroom. If you're in 7th grade and you were in my class last year, I have your composition book and you can use it again this year. Pretty much anything you need to know about our class you can find on my school website. Classwork, class notes, lessons, videos, vocabulary, and assignments are posted daily to my website calendar. If you need anything from class, whether you were absent at band or you just want to review, go to the calendar for that date and open the entry. 6th grade is in red and 7th grade is in blue. Make sure it's my calendar. Look on the left sidebar to find it. It is not the school calendar on the top of the webpage. When you're absent, I do expect you to go to the calendar and check and see what we did in class that day so that you can come in prepared from where you left off. Your abilities and understanding in Spanish will be assessed in many ways. The 4 modes of communication are listening, speaking, reading, and writing. You will show me what you can do for each of them in various skills checks, comprehension checks, quizzes, tests, and projects throughout the year. Participation is important. In 6th grade, the first quarter grade is based a lot on participation. In 7th grade, participation in Spanish is required for preparation for the final exam. Sometimes I may not be in the room or standing at the door when you arrive. You should not go into a classroom when there is no teacher present. While you are waiting, stand quietly along the walls directly outside the classroom. Stand close to the walls single file so students passing in the hall can get by. Usually, I should be in the room waiting for you. Your job is to greet me at the door, enter the room silently, check the tray for handouts, get what you need, and sit in your assigned seat. Sometimes there may be tarea, which is a prep task, usually to be completed by the next class. If there is, copy it into your planner. There's always a do now. Follow the directions for the do now and work independently until I greet the class with Hola, clase. If you're late to class, you need to have a pass from wherever you're coming from. I need to see that pass and adjust the attendance. When you come in late, please do not come in telling tales of where you've been and why you are late. That's what the pass is for. Sign in on the sign-in sheet and bring me your pass. Take any handouts from the table, gather your materials, and sit in your assigned seat silently. If there is any tarea, that's a prep task, Copy it into your assignment book. Join the class activity already in progress. Sometimes I will ask the class to speak in Spanish only. If you don't understand something that was said in Spanish, you are allowed and encouraged to raise your hand and say, "No comprendo." That means I don't understand. Or make a timeout sign with your hand so I know to stop and clarify. Your participation in Spanish counts toward your grade. Have fun with it. When the class has gone into an activity, you will know it is time to stop working and talking. Look at me and await further instruction when you hear me say, "Clase." The class will respond with, "Sí, sí, silencio." At the end of the period, I will let you know when to clean up and gather your belongings. Remain seated until I give the signal to leave. I'll say, "Adios, clase." You'll say, "Adios, señora." Push in your chairs and leave the room in a quiet, orderly fashion. Makeups and retakes. If you are absent, classwork and prep tasks are expected to be caught up as soon as possible when you're absent. They're all posted on my website. Remember the calendar? Please check when you're absent. Makeup skills checks, quizzes, and tests must be made up within 4 days of when you return to school or before the next quiz that we have. You need to come see me to arrange a time during or after school when we can both get together so you can do the makeup. Same goes for retakes. Retakes are available for most quizzes. You just ask. If you would like to try again, see me to arrange the time. Your grade will be the average of your original quiz grade and your retake grade. If you are going to stay after school to do any of these things, please let your parents know so they can expect you home later. All right, so to recap, remember the 5 P's: prompt, prepared, positive, productive, and polite. And then bring more P's with you when you come to class. Papers, those are in your folder or your binder, pencil or pen, planner, and prep task. Remember, our class community rule is respect, and the most important way to stay on top of things is to use my website calendar. Participate, have fun, and have a great year.